Hello everyone, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 with a very special Hot Wheels build in the form of the Dodge Viper GTS 10th Anniversary Edition. Meant to celebrate the launch of Horizon 1 all the way back in 2012. This is a pretty special vehicle with some pretty special upgrades, but I have to do something that is technically breaking the rules. You see, I am required per the rules of the series to run these, but as you can see, that already puts us at the top of S1 class. So I'm going to run with these, because I want to run this car with a very particular body kit. Yes. And yes. And yes. Specifically, I'm really interested in this, because this is a massive diffuser that, as you can see, actually improves aerodynamics. Now, that's never been done before in Horizon. I'm really hoping that this vehicle is a bit of foreshadowing for the upcoming builds, or the upcoming game physics. Also, those are massive tires. I just looked at that. Holy crap, those are ridiculous. Now, our power is atrocious. 664 horsepower, 623 torque. However, we have insane aerodynamics and ridiculously big tires. So I'm hoping this is like the Schuppen 962 in the fact there's so much grip, even though we're not on the proper tire, that it can perform to our standards. Just to let you know, this sucker makes more downforce than every other vehicle we've ever run. It makes 1,300 pounds of downforce without any tuning. I don't tune these vehicles unless apart from some gear ratios once in a while. So this is stock downforce, and it's making 1,300 pounds. That is an insane figure, probably helped by that diffuser. As you can see, we have absolutely no top speed of any kind. But I'm hoping that we can carry that speed absolutely everywhere, and we never have to hit the brakes. That's my goal, because we ain't got no speed. Just none. 150. If I downshift, does that help? I don't really think that helped all that much, to be honest. It's not, I'm still flat out. So this is really just me, how can I be flat through? Oh my god. This is on rails. I have never driven a car this grippy. I have never driven a vehicle with so much grip. That's ludicrous. Unfortunately, I think we're on the wrong track. If we were on a tarmac build like through Guanajuato or something like that, I think we would decimate the competition. Unfortunately, we're not. And unfortunately, this car is just too high on the PI scale to really help us out. Jesus Christ. It's just too high on the PI scale, I think, to actually do anything, because we're going to be carrying mega corner speed, but we lose just so much time. I mean, other cars are doing 230 down here, and we're not even cracking 170. Oh no. Oh no, Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, you know what, we're gonna do one flying lap, just to see, and then we're going, to probably do something else, maybe. I don't know. Because that is an atrocious time for such a good handling vehicle, but it just has no top end. I literally have to brake once on the entire track. But yeah. Okay. Okay. This is I'm sad now. I'm sad because I really wanted this car to do well. I'm still gonna keep this in the video because I love this car. I want to show off just how grippy it is. But yeah, on an autocross stage or something like Monaco, this would be absolutely unstoppable. But this track just has way too much straightaways for this vehicle to be any good. So give me a few seconds. Okay, that's better. Let's do it this way, alright? The normal VIPER. It's not going to have the same level of downforce. In fact, I think I am spoiled for life on just how good handling that VIPER was. But, this should be a lot faster, I think, because we'll actually be able to do stuff to it. We'll put all this stuff in, the handling elements, and then we're just going to max the power out, I think. We'll also put in the better race transmission, and the clutch adds a lot of PI. I'm not sure if I want that. We'll put the diff in for sure. And then we'll just sort of throw whatever else on we can get. It will be nice in the fact we have a lot more horsepower, so it'll be a lot faster, which is good. We might actually have to twin turbo this, to be honest. Because we're getting a lot of power and not a lot of PI these days. Let's see. You know what? We're going to be different. We're going to use the displacement. We're going to use the positive displacement supercharger. Yes! There we go. There we go. That is what we want. Perfect. Now I just start reducing the weight as much as possible. There we go with that. There we go with that. Can I sort of sneak you on? I can. Can't quite go with the full 56 horsepower, but I can add an extra 30 onto it. I'll take that. I got that on. So there we go. Much better specs for our high-speed focused track. 1,042 horsepower, 900 torque. It's a lot heavier, though, and it sadly does not have the crazy ultra-advanced aero. But it does have actual spec tires. Okay, the non-10th anniversary VIPER is going to go now. And it has a lot more power and a lot less grip, which should make it a lot faster on this track, which sounds a little bit ridiculous, but as the Mercedes 300 SLR showed, you don't really need a lot of controllability provided you're fast enough. Because that and the Supra, which are both crazy powerful rear-wheel drive death machines, are the only things to beat the 962. And in fact, we have to beat the Mercedes 300 SLR. That did a 142.6. I don't think this is going to beat it. But, oh yeah, it doesn't, okay. I was driving the 10th anniversary. I was still trying to drive that. This does not have that level of grip. I can't go, I can't even lift through there. I have to brake. Which is a shame, not, actually having to use your brakes, but like I said, I think that car spoiled everything for me. It's just so good handling. This thing, though, I'm expecting / hoping it's on the same pace as the Lexus Track Edition, maybe the M2, if it's nice. I don't really think it has the same sheer pace of the Supra and the Mercedes. But you never know, I could be completely wrong. It does have massive tires on it, 305s and 355s, which is why I did not modify the rear tires at all, because they were already massive from stock, so it would just add PI that I don't really need. Because again, the Mercedes show that you don't need massive tires, provided you know how to throttle manage. Or know how to English properly and know that it's throttle management, not throttle manage. I don't know. Don't ask, okay? It's been a long day. Don't ask. I don't understand what's going on there either. Much faster on the straightaway. We're at least able to crack 200. It's not the fastest vehicle. I mean, the Mercedes was hitting 240 down there. So it's going to be well off the pace of that. But again, I think we'll be on the RCF Track Edition pace. Yeah, look at that. It may not have the same level of grip, but we are 5 seconds faster than the 10th anniversary. That is the power of power, my friend. That is the power of horsepower. still a little too little on the brakes. I'm trying to carry speed, okay? I'm trying to be brave in there. I'm probably a little stupid as well. There we go. It is a good handling car, though. I do like how this drives. So no complaints on that part, he says, as he actually gets oversteer, which I didn't think was possible in this car. But, you know, 1,000 horsepower rear-wheel drive, and if you're stupid enough, you can get the back end sliding. A little bit of understeer. Probably like I was a little too early on the throttle there. Again, I need to recalibrate myself away from the mighty 10th anniversary and just drive like I normally would. Okay. It's a little sketchy when you start pushing hard when you get offline just that little bit. I miss being able to go 120 through that corner. I miss being able to go 120 miles an hour through a hairpin. God, I still can't get over that car. It's just so dumb. That's all it is. It's just stupid. 204 through there is not bad at all. Then you get on the brakes. Drop it down to 5th. Yeah, we need 5th through there. I need to be a little better on the dismount. Okay. Well, let's try and go for a half-decent lap. We've had our introductory session. That was two not-so-great laps. But we still got a few more to go. So let's just make it count. Right now we're 148.2. That is sort of pretty far down the pack. Alright, that's better through there. That's better. Okay. We kept it out of the wall. There's still time to be made up in that corner. It wasn't a perfect run through there. It was a little tight on the inside. But still, it was an improvement. We're going to leave it in 4th because I need to get on the brakes nice and early. Too early, in fact. I was trying to leave it in 4th so I didn't buzz the limiter, but I braked a little early. Sort of bugger that one up a bit. There we go. Still not a bad run through there. So this is definitely an improvement on the run. We'll probably be in the low 48s would be my guess based off of this run. Of course, I was a little bit off keel there again. No massive mistakes this run, just a lot of small ones that just put you slightly out of position and make you look like a bit of a goof. But we should still be on, I would imagine, a 28.2, maybe at the best, 28.4 would be my guess for this run. Let's see what we can do. 206, that's good. We might actually want to leave it in 6th gear, to be perfectly honest. That might be the best course of action. There we go, that was a great line through there. We'll get a good exit heading on to the 4th lap. 148.5. Well, I was close to saying 148.4. I'll take that. And again, lots of room for improvement on that run. This is our penultimate lap. So we'll be able to, yep, 214. Nice, there we go. That's how you do the run. You brake as late as you dare and you carry as much speed. We're 174 up the hill. That's good, that's the best one. 175, correction. A little early on the brakes there perhaps, but I'd rather be early on the brakes and get a good exit and carry the speed than be late on the brakes and hit the wall. That's my philosophy with that corner, because it does really cost you some momentum. So I could hit the wall here, which I'm not going to do because I can drive cars good occasionally. I think this is a much better lap. This is a much tidier lap. So I think this should open up the door for me to just go 110% on the finale. Try and get the absolute best time possible because I'll have this nice solid one in the bag in case things go awry. Or I could jinx myself like a moron and hit the wall on the final corner. That's also a very high possibility because I've been saying how clean this lap was. It's not going to break any records, but I can imagine it's a 147, a high 147. So, yeah, another 206 through there. I don't know if I want to leave it in 6, to be honest. It buzzes the limiter right as it hits there. Little deep, my self-fulfilling prophecy almost came true. But we still made it through cleanly. Okay, what are we going to do? 145, 146, 147.5. We're a second faster. That is what we like to see, my friends. That is what we like to see. 147.5. I think we are right on the pace of that Lexus. And it can carry mega speed? Yes. Better speeds there yet for our final lap. Okay, I like this so far. I like it so far. There we go. And we're going to try and brake late. Let's shrug off the speed naturally. Through there. Oh. A little wide. But we didn't hit the walls again. That's good. And we carried a lot of speed through there. It was a little sketch. I was a little concerned. I'm not going to lie. But we made it through. And again, we're carrying good speed on the way out through there. Carrying a lot of momentum. 155 through there. Then we go high, then we cut low. Don't get oversteer, 180 through there, that is what I like to see, yes! Thank you, Viper. You are doing well. You are doing well for your 10th anniversary. Probably should have kept in the fourth or downshifted one too many, but again, it did not cost us any speed, it just made me look, it was just a little bit unnecessary, but we're still on track for potentially an even better lap. We'll leave it in 6th this time around. Yeah, I think that was a good call. We're faster on the straightaway when we leave it in 6th. Alright, we bring it high and going low. That is the line that you want. That, I could not get that any better. I'm very pleased with that final lap. It is it's a 46. Yes! A fantastic final lap from the Viper, puts it into the 46s. It beats the Link & Co. C3. That puts it solidly, let's see, in I think 5th position, if I'm looking correctly. That's a very good time. It just beats the Chinese sedan by less than 1/10 of a second. It's faster than the Lexus by almost almost a whole second. It is a fair way, actually, off the pace of the Holden Commodore, and it's well off the pace of the 962, and then the Mercedes is just in a different zip code. But easily the best of the 21st century vehicle, one of the best of this classes of car. Supercars have tended to struggle based on the GTR and the RCF, and this is definitely the best of the supercar category. It has enough power, has enough traction from the factory. They don't really need a whole lot of handling parts. And you can still get 1,000 horsepower in it. Truth be told, if I wasn't using the racing tires, I might have been able to go faster, but rules are rules. I have to use these tires. I'm not going to use worse tires, unless it's a special thing, like the 10th anniversary. That didn't even work because I had simply too much aero. This thing, though, could get a lot more power, had a lot less downforce, and that meant it was a lot faster on the straightaways. It did not have the same composure around the corners, but you can make it work, and as you saw in that last lap, you can make it work really well. I love the Viper. The Viper's a brilliant car. It's gone too soon, but at least it didn't get neutered, like the C63 AMG with a turbocharged 4-cylinder. At least it went out with a glorious V10 bang. And I think I did it proud. But that will be it for this episode of Forza Horizon 5, and I'll be back with more.